Alright, my mustaches, welcome back to another Wild Go Make a video. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about a lot of things in this video. Probably going to be the same subject, obviously, and it's going to be covering some gold stuff. I do want to say right now, too, as well, that we will be returning fully. And don't worry, guys, we're not going nowhere. We weren't quitting. It's just that if you've been following my streams and my Discord, you know why I haven't put out a video for a little bit, and this is the first video of 2019 for me. Now, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, the first thing we're going to be covering is Legion looking for raid, and the reason why we're going to cover this first is because I want to tell you right now, it is not worth doing. Just stay away from it, and the reason why is because you're only going to get one item. Any raid that you actually do in Legion is going to give you one item because it's not considered, 10 live levels before. So with that said, it's actually going to take you a lot of time to actually do. I'm a 388 Warlock, okay? I go in there and I think I'm going to wreck everything. I wreck a lot of stuff, but when it gets to a certain point, like say when you get to Nighthold, or actually when you get to basically Tomb of Sagaris, you're going to have a little problem. You can still do it, but it's just going to be a little problem, a little long. Took about 2 hours to do a lot of these, and honestly, a 940 raw gold is just crap for a 2-hour period. Now with that said, I say just skip this, go do the Mr. Panda water raids that I've showed you in the past. It will be in the description. That can make you real gold. Now with that said, let's actually get into the second thing. All right, the second thing we're going to be talking about is dungeons. I did 4 dungeons for y'all guys, and I think that these are pretty cool dungeons, but I'm going to go over a few things. Now first off is the halls, and the second is going to be tombs, third is going to be crypts, and fourth is going to be a labyrinth. Now as you can see, I put the total prices that I made from each one of them. This is going to be a 30-minute period, so it's actually pretty good for a 30-minute. If you look at tombs, you're actually like a lot of gold per hour. Now I do want to say that the raw gold is actually really good in a 30-minute period. Just imagine if you did an hour, you're going to make about 1,000 plus gold, raw gold just by doing this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not including selling the blues. I didn't add the blues. This was just for the bosses and so forth. Now, with that said, I do want to say right now that some of these are crap. I will say that Shadow Labyrinth and Crypts are kind of the ones you want to stay away from. And the reason why is because they have repetitive items. Basically, these items are just going to be, commonplace. And also too, as well, it's just like they're crap items. Like you get so many items, you're like, okay, well, these are not going to sell. You could just sell them to a vendor. Now, I do want to say that Mana Tombs and Halls are the best out of these. Mana Tombs just because there's some high level items there is, and also too as well, Halls has some high level items, but I just wasn't lucky. Now with that said, let me know in the comments below which one you would be doing, and if you would like to see more of these, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, we're going to be going over a few things in this video because I honestly think that more gold ways, the better it is. So let's get into the third and final thing. The third and final thing we're going to be talking about is something that I need to discuss, and we're going to go in more depth in the coming videos before Tuesday. First and foremost, I do want to say too as well is repetitive, not repetitive like I said in the last section, but I do want to say right now too as well, the code word is going to be welcome back. So thank you so much for staying for the whole video, and if you have, you know what the code word is, and you know why we do the code words. Now let's get right into it. So the what I want to talk about is basically the upcoming Tuesday changes for the raids and so forth and everything, and I'm not going to go in depth with it. What I'm going to say right now is that there's going to be a whole video that we're going to discuss it, but I do want to go over a few things that you want to start saving. First, you want to start saving potions, flask, and tomes. Now this is going to be stuff that people want for the new raid. Obviously the high-end raids are going to want to buy a lot of these because they're going to make progression on heroic and normal the first week. Now I do want to say right now, when mythic comes out, a lot of stuff's going to be selling like crazy. So if I were you, if you were actually has runes and so forth, everything, get those runes as fast as you can on Tuesday. Also too as well, make sure you have enough potions, flask, and tomes. These prices will actually soar in the coming weeks because of the new raid. I do want to say there's a lot of other things that you want to get, and the reason why I say that is because there is a lot of extra tunes that are going to be playing this. Some people don't have a lot of gear, so what you're going to want to do is make sure you get the highest end gear that you can to craft. Also too as well, anything that is going to help them achieve a high eye level. And the reason why this works a lot of time when it comes to selling is because people really want to progress on the new raids, and they want to be server top 10 or so forth and everything, and it's just something that you could play to your to yourself that you can actually make a lot of gold. But like I said, try to stack up every herb that you can when it comes to flask, potions, and basically tomes. If you want to actually sell some of the inks, it goes for it. I've been selling inks like crazy. Now don't get me wrong, when you actually post tomes, it's going to take a lot of deposits, so no one's going to want to post that. So you might be able to actually post tomes and make some gold out of it, but sometimes you are actually going to make less gold because of the cost to post. Now I would say the inks are better and way to go because they sell, especially the red inks. Now with that said, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I don't know. But anyways, with that said, guys, like always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and stay stashy.